Welcome to my channel. Today, we're talking about 10, 20, and 50 euro cent coins that could be worth far more than their face value. Some of these coins are rare, highly collectible, and can sell for surprising amounts of money. In this video, I'll show you which years, designs, and minting details make these coins valuable, and why collectors are willing to pay a premium for them. You might already have one of these coins hiding in your pocket, wallet, or coin jar right now. So make sure you watch all the way to the end, because you won't want to miss the valuable examples I'm about to reveal. First up, the most valuable 1999 50 euro cent coin from Belgium. The 1999 Belgium 50 euro cent coin is one of the most fascinating and historically important coins in the entire euro series. Many people have seen it, many people have spent it, but only a small percentage truly understand how valuable and collectible it can be. This coin is not just 50 cents worth of spending power. In the right condition and under the right circumstances, it can be worth far more than its face value. For collectors and enthusiasts, the 1999 Belgian 50 euro cent is a must-know piece of European monetary history. And in today's video, we're going to explore exactly why this coin is so important, what makes it valuable, and what details you should look for when you come across one. The euro currency officially came into being on January 1st, 1999, but not in the form of coins or banknotes. For the first 3 years, it existed only as an electronic and accounting currency, used by banks, financial markets, and businesses. Physical euro coins and notes didn't enter circulation until January 1st, 2002. That means coins dated 1999, including this Belgian 50 euro cent, were struck ahead of time in preparation for the currency's full launch. This makes them part of the very first batch of euro coins ever produced for Belgium, giving them a special first year of issue status that collectors love. On the obverse side of the coin, we have a portrait of King Albert II of Belgium, who reigned from 1993 until his abdication in 2013. Around his portrait, you'll see 12 stars, each representing a member country of the European Union at the time of the coin's creation. To the left of the portrait is Albert II's royal monogram, the letter atop with a crown, and at the bottom, the date 1999 clearly marks this as an inaugural issue. This portrait design was used for Belgian euro coins from 1999 until a design update in 2008, which means early coins like this are now considered the original type, no longer in production. The reverse side of the coin follows the standard euro design created by Belgian artist Luc Luyx. It features a map of Europe, symbolizing unity, along with the denomination 50 euro cent in bold numerals. The map on early euro coins, including this one, shows Europe without certain later member states, which makes it different from newer versions. The coin is made of Nordic gold, an alloy of copper, aluminium, zinc, and tin that's durable, tarnish-resistant, and instantly recognizable for its golden color. So why can this coin be valuable? First, condition is everything. Coins in average circulated condition may only be worth face value, but coins that have been kept in excellent condition, with sharp details and their original golden shine, can be worth several times more to collectors. These coins retain their original mint appearance when they've been well preserved, and that level of preservation is becoming harder to find after more than 2 decades. Another factor that can make this coin valuable is minting errors. The 1999 Belgium 50 euro cent coin is known to exist with several error varieties, and these can make the difference between a coin worth 50 cents and one worth much more. Examples include off-center strikes, where the design is shifted away from the center, double strikes, where the coin is struck twice by the press, die cracks, where flaws in the minting die leave raised lines on the coin, and rotated dies, where the reverse design is not aligned correctly with the obverse. These kinds of errors are rare, and collectors often pay a premium for them, especially on a first-year issue like this. Another reason this coin is collectible is because of its place in European history. The year 1999 was a turning point, marking the introduction of the euro currency, and coins from this year are symbols of that change. Belgium was one of the original 11 countries to adopt the euro, and its coins carry the cultural and political significance of that moment. When you examine one of these coins, take your time and look closely. On the obverse, The portrait of King Albert II should be clear and detailed. The 12 stars should be sharp, with no signs of flattening. On the reverse, the map line should be distinct, and the numerals 50 should have clean, bold edges. Look carefully for anything unusual that might indicate a minting error, as even small differences can have a big impact on value. If you find a coin in great condition, keep it safe. Store it somewhere it won't be scratched or damaged, and avoid touching the flat surfaces with your fingers. Oils and dirt from skin can affect the surface over time, so it's best to handle coins by their edges. The demand for early euro coins has been increasing steadily, especially for coins from the first year of issue like this one. Collectors are actively seeking them to complete sets, and finding one in excellent condition is becoming more difficult with each passing year. Some of the most desirable examples come from coins that were set aside right after minting and never entered circulation, meaning they still look almost brand new. It's also worth noting that Belgium's population is smaller than many other Eurozone countries, so its coins are not as common outside its borders. If you live in another country and happen to find one of these coins, it can be an exciting discovery, and possibly a valuable one. Coins like the 1999 Belgium 50 euro cent also have subtle differences from later issues, not just in design, but in the way they were struck. Early minting technology and dies give these coins a slightly different appearance compared to more modern examples, something experienced collectors can spot right away. Even if you're not an active collector, holding on to a 1999 Belgium 50 euro cent coin could be a smart choice. Over time, as fewer of them remain in top condition, their value can rise. What might seem like just another coin today could be a much more valuable collectible in the years ahead. So next time you come across a golden 50 euro cent coin, check the date carefully. If it's 1999 and from Belgium, take a closer look at the details. It could be a first-year euro coin, an rare variety, or an exceptionally well-preserved example worth far more than its face value. Coins like these are reminders that treasures can often be hiding in plain sight, just waiting for someone to recognize them. Next up, the legendary 2009 20 euro cent coin from France. The 2009 20 euro cent coin from France might look like an ordinary piece of pocket change, but in reality, it can be far more valuable than most people realize. This coin is part of the Euro series introduced in France in 2002, and it features a beautiful design that captures both the cultural identity and the historical heritage of the country. What makes the 2009 issue stand out is the combination of its detailed artwork, its mintage characteristics, and in some cases, certain variations and condition factors that can make it highly sought after by collectors. Many people overlook coins like this because they assume a 20-cent piece is just worth 20 cents, but some examples can be worth far more to the right collector. Understanding what to look for in a 2009 20 euro cent coin from France can make the difference between spending it on a snack or holding on to a valuable piece of numismatic history. The obverse of the coin features the well-known sower design, a national symbol in France that has been adapted for the euro currency. This image shows a woman sowing seeds, symbolizing growth and prosperity, with rays of sunlight streaming in the background. The artwork was created by the French engraver Laurent Jorlot, and it connects France's modern coinage to its historic roots, as the sower motif has been part of French coins for decades before the euro. On the 2009 coin, this design is crisp and detailed, with fine lines in the gown, the motion of the sewing gesture, and the texture in the background. Around the design, you'll find the letters RF, standing for République Française, along with the year 2009 placed clearly to identify its mintage year. The reverse of the coin is the common side used for all euro cent coins of the same denomination across the Eurozone, showing the European Union map, the value of 20 euro cent, and the 12 stars of the European flag. While this reverse is standard, it's the obverse design and specific minting details that set the French coins apart from other countries. The 2009 20 euro cent coin is made from Nordic gold, which is an alloy of copper, aluminum, zinc, and tin. This metal gives the coin its distinct golden color, and it's designed to resist tarnishing, meaning that even after years of circulation, well-preserved examples can still look remarkably fresh. One of the key factors that makes a 2009 French 20 € coin valuable is its condition. Coins that have minimal wear, sharp details, and a bright, original luster are more appealing to collectors. Even slight scratches or signs of circulation can reduce a coin's appeal, so finding one in near-perfect state can be rewarding. Another factor is the mintage figure for that year. While millions of coins are produced annually, some years have lower outputs or are harder to find in top condition due to heavy use in circulation. The 2009 mintage for this denomination in France was notable, but not all of these coins survived circulation in pristine shape, and this scarcity in better condition is what drives collector interest. Collectors also pay attention to small variations or errors that might occur during the minting process. While rare, misalignments, double strikes, off-center minting, or unusual metal tones can increase a coin's desirability. If a 2009 French 20 € coin shows any such anomaly, it can command an even higher premium. Additionally, coins from mint sets or proof-like strikes intended for collectors can be significantly more valuable than regular circulation pieces. These special issues have sharper details, smoother surfaces, and often display a mirror-like finish that makes the design stand out beautifully. Another point of interest is the historical and cultural context of the coin. France's euro coins serve not just as currency, but as a reflection of the nation's artistic heritage. The sower design links modern France to its agricultural traditions, symbolizing hope, progress, and continuity. The fact that this design continues to appear on modern coins makes it a favorite among both French citizens and international collectors. For many numismatists, the 2009 edition represents a snapshot in time, capturing the style, minting quality, and economic backdrop of that particular year. In the broader euro coin market, certain years and countries become especially popular for collecting because they complete sets or because they have designs that resonate strongly with collectors. The 2009 20 € from France is one of those coins that can fit into multiple collecting goals. Whether someone is completing a date run of French euro cents, gathering coins from all euro countries, or focusing on beautifully designed pieces with historical significance. This versatility helps keep demand steady, and in some cases, it increases value over time. If you come across a 2009 French 20 € coin, it's worth taking a closer look at its condition, any unusual features, and its overall eye appeal. Even if it has been in circulation, a well-kept coin can still be worth holding on to. Collectors often pay more for coins that have clear details in the sewer's gown, visible rays of the sun, and a smooth, even surface without distracting marks. The edges of the coin, which have a distinctive scalloped shape with fine milling, should also be sharp and intact to maintain value. Ultimately, the 2009 French 20 € coin is a perfect example of how everyday change can hold hidden treasures. It's a reminder to always check your coins carefully before spending them, because you never know when you might be holding something that's worth much more than its face value. With its elegant design, cultural symbolism, and the potential for collector value, this coin continues to be an exciting find for those who know what to look for. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting to pay attention to the coins in your wallet, the 2009 20 € from France deserves a place in your collection if you find one in great condition. Now we'll explore the rare 2004 10 € coin from Luxembourg. The 2004 10 € coin from Luxembourg is a fascinating and potentially valuable coin that every collector, hobbyist, and even casual coin enthusiast should know about. At first glance, it might appear like any other common 10-cent coin used for everyday transactions, but in reality, the 2004 Luxembourg 10-cent coin has certain unique aspects that make it stand out in the numismatic world. In this detailed discussion, we will go deep into its history, design, mintage, and the reasons why it can be considered valuable, as well as what makes some examples more sought after than others. By the end, you will understand why collectors around the world pay close attention to this particular coin. Luxembourg, a small but historically rich country in Europe, has a long tradition of issuing coins that reflect its national identity. Since adopting the euro currency in 2002, Luxembourg has released coins featuring designs that pay tribute to its heritage, royal family, and cultural symbols. The 2004 10 cent coin is no exception. On the obverse, the coin features the portrait of Grand Duke Henri of Luxembourg, facing to the right. This portrait is surrounded by the 12 stars of the European Union, symbolizing unity among the member states. Above the portrait, you will find the year, 2004, placed neatly in the design. While this portrait appears on multiple denominations of Luxembourg euro coins, the 10-cent coin has its own distinct reverse design shared by all euro area countries in this denomination. A map of Europe with the value, 10 cent, displayed prominently. The year 2004 is important because it falls early in Luxembourg's euro coin production history, just 2 years after the euro officially entered circulation. Early issues from smaller countries, like Luxembourg, often have much lower mintages compared to coins from larger economies, such as France or Germany. This smaller mintage can mean that fewer coins are available in circulation today, especially in higher quality conditions. For collectors, scarcity often leads to greater demand, and greater demand can lead to higher values. What makes the 2004 10 cent coin particularly interesting is that it is part of a series minted in relatively limited quantities for a small nation. Many of these coins have been lost to time through circulation where, being exported to other countries, or ending up in long-term storage. Coins that remain in excellent condition are therefore not as easy to come by. Even a small difference in preservation can make a noticeable difference in collector value. Collectors often look for details, such as sharpness of the portrait of Grand Duke Henri, clear edges on the stars, and the absence of heavy scratches or wear on the reverse side. The coin's edge is finely milled, and the quality of these tiny grooves can also influence desirability. For example, a 2004 Luxembourg 10-cent coin with bright luster, no corrosion, and strong strike details can attract more interest in the market than the heavily worn example. Although the face value of this coin is just 0.10 euro, its collectible value can be several times higher depending on condition, rarity, and demand at a given time. In some cases, collectors pay premiums for coins from smaller Eurozone countries because they are harder to find in everyday change. Luxembourg coins, especially from the early 2000s, tend to be more popular among those who aim to complete full euro coin collections, which require at least one coin from each issuing country for each denomination. The 2004 date in particular holds appeal because it is not the first year of issue, yet it is still within the early period of euro adoption. This combination can sometimes lead to coins being overlooked by the general public, but quietly pursued by informed collectors. As a result, people who happen to have a 2004 10 cent coin from Luxembourg in their change might not realize they have something worth more than its nominal value. In the wider market, euro coins from smaller nations tend to travel across borders less frequently than those from larger economies. That means that outside Luxembourg and certain European collector circles, finding this coin can be more challenging. For anyone living outside Europe, obtaining such a coin can be even more difficult, which further increases interest among international collectors. It is worth noting that coins struck for circulation often differ from those made for special mint sets. Mint set coins are typically struck with greater care, resulting in sharper details and a higher quality finish. The 2004 10 cent coin from Luxembourg can exist in both forms, circulation and collector grade. While circulation coins can carry value in well-preserved states, coins from mint sets often bring even more attention because of their pristine condition. Another factor in its appeal is the symbolic nature of Luxembourg coins. As one of the founding members of the European Union, Luxembourg's coinage carries historical weight beyond its small geographical size. Collectors who appreciate the political and economic significance of the euro often see coins, like the 2004 10 cent, as tangible pieces of European history. For someone searching through their change or inherited coin collections, spotting the portrait of Grand Duke Henri with the date 2004 and the 10 cent denomination could be the start of discovering a valuable item. The difference between spending it as just another coin and selling it to a collector could be surprising. This is why awareness is key. Many people overlook these coins simply because they seem ordinary at first glance. The best way to appreciate the 2004 10 cent coin from Luxembourg is to examine it closely, understand its background, and recognize its place in the broader Euro coin series. From its limited availability to its detailed design and connection to Luxembourg's heritage, every feature contributes to its appeal. Whether you are a casual finder or a serious collector, knowing the significance of this coin can turn an everyday object into a special collectible. So, the next time you come across a Euro coin, especially a 10-cent piece, don't dismiss it without checking the country of issue and year. If it's from Luxembourg and dated 2004, you may be holding a small but valuable piece of numismatic history. And that brings us to the end of our deep dive into the fascinating and valuable world of 50, 20, and 10 euro cent coins. As we've seen, some of these coins hold far more value than their face amount. Rare mint years, unique designs, and small production runs can make them extremely sought after by collectors across Europe and around the world. That's why it's always worth checking every euro cent coin you come across, because the next one you find could be worth far more than you expect. Now, if you enjoy discovering the hidden value of these coins, there's a whole lot more to explore. I've covered other valuable euro coins, including 1 euro and 2 euro pieces, as well as rare cent coins from different countries that have sold for impressive prices. Watching those videos will give you an even deeper understanding of what to look for, so you don't miss out on a valuable find hiding in your change. So, before you click away, make sure to check out my other coin videos right after this one. You could be holding something truly special in your pocket right now and not even know it. Stay curious, keep hunting, and you might just discover your own piece of numismatic treasure.